This is a presentation on labor cost analysis. Labor is an individual or employee hired by an organization to render services based on his knowledge, skills, and ability. And labor is a vital asset to every organization because no organization can function without labor. Productive activities cannot take place without labor. And there are two types of labor. There is a direct labor and then the indirect labor. The direct labor is refers to persons who convert and transform direct materials into finished goods. While the indirect labor are individuals or persons who are not directly involved in a transformation or conversion of raw materials into finished goods. Indirect labor refers to individuals or persons who render or offer support services. And they can be further divided into factory labor and administrative labor. The factory labor are those that offer support service to the factory, such as security guard, supervisors, while the administrative labor are those that offer support services in the office. That's the secretaries, the clerks, the manager. When labor is hired, the personnel department keeps proper record of the individual. The data, they collect the data of the individual, such as the name, the age, the staff number, the salary, the marital status, number of hours worked. Now, labor are offered, are rewarded for their work. They are rewarded. Labor remuneration is the reward given to labor for the service rendered to the organizations. Now, remuneration can be calculated in different ways. Number one, it can be calculated based on the time rate. In other words, the number of hours worked and the rate per hour. Number two, it can be calculated based on piece rate, which refers to the number of output. Piece rate refers to the output based on its output. So it's based, such labor is paid based on the output they are able to churn out monthly. Then we have the bonus scheme. The bonus scheme refers to overtime. When there's overtime, in other words, when labor works beyond the normal working hours, the bonus scheme is applied to them in form of overtime. So this amount is paid either weekly, if it's paid for work done, weekends, or public holiday, or even during the weekdays, but outside the official work hours. Now, the bonus scheme involves situation the employee, which is labor, is remunerated based on the number of hours worked. Based on the number of hours worked and certain amount of bonus. There are two methods. The Rowan scheme. The Rowan scheme is one of the methods used to calculate or to compute the bonus scheme. It's calculated as the time saved over time allowed multiplied by time taken. Time saved over time allowed multiplied by time taken. And then the Hassel scheme is calculated as 50% of time saved. 50% of time saved. Time allowed is number of hours a job is expected to be completed. Time taken is the time used by an employee to complete a task. And time saved is the difference between the time allowed and the time taken. This brings us to the end of this presentation.